What up, guys? Welcome back to Cherokee Hacks Life. This is my wave 3 or cycle 3, wave 1 of my deadlift and trap bar session. And I wanted to change things up a little bit more. Actually, on the end of this one, you guys will recognize a very special guest from, he kind of goes beast mode, let's say that. And he doesn't really do too much in this particular video because this is all about my deadlifts and trap bar. Again, I'm still working on trying to get to that 495 on the actual trap bar. Hopefully I'm able to get there in another less than 3 weeks now for that main competition. And I changed things up. The videos started getting a little bit longer, especially as they start getting a little bit heavier and my rest times between them increase a couple seconds. I wanted to shorten up the video for you guys, so I'm kind of putting in both here so you can see it. In this particular week, I actually felt really good. Really solid. All the pulls felt really good. People keep asking, if my shoulder actually feels okay. The shoulder actually feels just fine pulling this weight. I still activate my shoulders, activate your back. Obviously, when you're deadlifting, you want to activate your back. And even, I learned later on that I want to flex the bar beforehand. And we'll kind of go over that in a little bit here. Wave 2 coming up. Wave 2 was a struggle, to say the least. I wound up taking, and I mentioned this in two other videos before, I wound up taking off 2 weeks from my lifts, and it really sucked. It really did affect me. Not 2 weeks, 6 days from my previous lifts, and it really did affect me here. Here, this is 2 different weights. One, I think, is 275. The other is like 295 or something. And I was kind of spent on 315. This actually took a lot out of me, which is kind of surprising considering, 315 isn't really even that much for me anymore. And yeah, this second week was brutal, man. I mean, I had to crunch all my workouts into like 2 days. I had to do my bench pressing, my chest workouts, my squat workouts, and my deadlifts within a 3-day window, just because I took that 6-day period off. And again, I just couldn't get to the gym. This is 325 on the trap bar. Seemed okay. I struggled on the next 2 though. 325 again, I should be able to pull a lot easier. Again, I got to get to that 495 in less than 3 weeks. And I'm still finishing up my cycle. I'm actually in my 4th cycle now. Or actually, I'm just gonna do, in this current cycle that I'm in, I'm only doing the trap bar and the deadlift. I skipped the squats, I skipped the bench press for this next cycle because those aren't important for the competition. Here's my wave 3, hit brand new PRs. This felt fantastic. I was hitting weight that I wasn't even expecting. And you guys might actually recognize this little background right here. This actually got an opportunity to train with Endomorph Beast. Really cool guy, man. Got to spend, honestly, this was a long workout, so it's gonna be its own separate video. This was probably, I think we worked out for like 3.5 hours together. And he taught me some good stuff, man, in terms of getting used to the weight. If you notice, the bar flexes, and if you notice here, I just pull straight up. His suggestion was to give the bar some flexation before the pull. So flex the bar with your back before you pull, which actually wound up helping a lot. If you see here, I'm kind of just trying it out, just pull it. And it actually helped a lot in terms of being able to pick up the weight a lot easier. I mean, that just felt easy. So I figured, okay, cool, let's go for 345. 345 was a previous max for me. That felt really easy too, so okay, let's add on another 20 pounds, 365. And just to note, in between this stuff, we were actually doing competition weight too, or trying to. So we were doing 315 between these for reps in between. And this is a new PR for me at 385. And if you notice, none of these actually even wore a belt. I totally just forgot to wear the fucking belt. Like, I didn't even think about it. I was just pulling the weight, didn't even think about wearing the belt. Probably should have, because I was a little bit more sore than I should have been. But it felt actually really good to pull without the belt. I actually have a new belt coming up, and I should have an unboxing for you guys shortly. But seriously, Beast is a big motherfucker, yo. This is a big ass dude, man, and he pulls fucking weight really easy. My PRs, he was just kind of lifting them up and putting them on the on the blocks back there for another workout that we wound up doing afterwards really easily. But here, guys, I went nuts. I did a brand new PR of 420 that was solid, and then I ended on a fail.
Not happening.